Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally acquired Octavia. Now, it is?
It said, cosmic background radiation is a riot.
Great. I think you can shut it off. God, it's always such an interruption. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally attained Octavia. And if you guys do not know why I was so jazzed and so excited and so much of me was trying to get this character, essentially she is really, really strong, as well as not even like outside of her just being strong, she's actually incredibly interesting and unique, in the sense that she isn't a Warframe entirely based around music. Specifically, like jumping, crouching, and meleeing and shooting in the time of the beat. But yeah, she also has an insane amount of utility, and yeah, now how you get Octavia, I talked about it in a previous video, but I don't really want to go into it because it doesn't seem like it's necessary. Like, the reason why I wanted to make a Nidus video, a Nidus Prime, how to get him, is because I felt like there was not that many videos that did it properly, like gave you just a quick thing about go here, done. Do that, that's it. Whereas Octavia, she has a quest line tied to her, which is pretty simple. So you just go do that quest line, and then you go and do a couple other missions. You farm those, boom, bam, you do this weird, like, Simon Says muscle memory kind of thing, where it's like beat, like blue, red, then you go ahead and type blue, red. It's like one of those weird music puzzles. Regardless, enough of that nonsense. Octavia, why is she so ungodly, Grin? Well, oh, weird, doesn't show you her beat, but regardless, she has this thing called the Manticore. Now, the Manticore is this thing that constantly plays whenever you have one of your abilities up. Now, we have our first ability, which this thing in itself is already pretty nuts. It says a lot of stuff there, but I don't think this exactly says how this works per se. But essentially, you throw this thing down, and it starts emitting sound. Now, enemies are drawn to this. Now, I think they, like, it says draws their fire. Enemies are like, well, if they're in it, I don't think they can shoot you. They have to shoot this thing. So it's like an automatic, if an enemy's in this thing, they have to shoot this beat, this like circular little pulsing thing. Not only that, but that damage, if I'm not mistaken, is reflected back at the enemy. So they're getting slight damage AoE, but this thing infinitely scales, basically. So if you're fighting against a level 50 enemy, or level 150 enemy, or however high it goes, an enemy can shoot at this thing, and it reflects and kills them. So it scales indefinitely, because their damage is going to be eating through themselves, basically. But also, I'm pretty sure that this makes it so that no enemy can shoot at you whilst they're in this giant AoE. Now, this thing can compound by using your other abilities to make the range bigger and bigger and bigger, which is nuts. Anyways, so that's what that does. You throw it down, you basically become immune to damage, or enemies don't shoot at you, or like fire at you, or hit you. So they're just drawn to this thing. Yeah, so basically that's like an immunity whoever's in this radius, which you can crank up to being a very big radius. Then we have this one, Resignate. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, the descriptions of this don't, I think, do the best job of explaining what this does. Essentially, this summons a ball, and if I'm not mistaken, this makes it so that enemies are now no longer going to shoot at you, and they're just going to follow this ball. So they're no longer going to shoot at you, which is great. Yeah, so it's like a protective thing. I don't use this one too much. Yeah, unless I'm misunderstanding what it does, but I'm pretty sure it just basically acts as like enemies who are around this thing will not attack you or fire at you. Again, a more insane sustain. And then we have this one, which this one is kind of her bread and butter. Yeah, because she has so much stuff tied to it. So this is basically, you emit sound. You emit sound in a giant radius. Now, you can do, as you guys can see in the playback, a ton of things with that. So if you crouch on the beat of whatever beat you decide to download or make, if you drop on the beat every single time, like crouch, you have a chance of going invisible. And you can re-proc this chance. It's nuts. So you have an invisibility thing, and this thing costs no power, and it's just nuts. Anyways, not only that, but I believe if you shoot in the rhythm of the beat, you get multi-shot, which is nuts. And if you melee in the time of the beat, you get high melee damage. And if you jump in the time of the beat, you get movement speed. So this one ability has a stupid amount of things tied to it, which is amazing. Anyways, and then we got Amp. Essentially, you put down this giant AoE of music that is stationary. Like, you put down this thing, and like there's a bunch of water droplets that like look like little sound cubes. Regardless, the amount of sound that you do buffs your whole team and yourself's damage. So if you put in combination this amp, and then you put in this one, which just starts making tons of noise, so that increases your damage because it's of the noise you're making. But then you put this thing down, which also, if I'm not mistaken, increases your noise. This is how you get like this stupid giant fucking radius of just like being basically immune. Enemies don't fire at you. You can go invisible for extra safety. You can get multi-shot. You are just like, this to me is like how I have Nidus, who is basically like the king of killing things, to me at least, for all of the things I have right now. She is like the king of all of the other shit, of like needing to do defenses, needing to do things where I need to stay alive for a long time, things that I just, yeah, she is like the bread and butter for that. Now, with that being said, Octavia has one glaring issue, which is just, it's really glaring, and it is that our girl looks like hot trash. She looks like fucking trash garbage, okay? I don't know what they were thinking with the design. It looked like, you gotta have like speakers in your stomach, but this hat, what is this hat about? This looks like you're in band class, not in like a fucking rock and roll weirdness, you know? I don't know, regardless. If we go to her skins, this one, to me also, looks pretty not great. This one, also pretty fucking not great. And lastly, there is this one, which looks pretty great, honestly. This one looks way more up my alley, like kind of like metal steel, also ass for days a little bit. It looks great. Also, the skin on a passive level. Oh, I did it. I didn't mean to do it. Can I go back? Oh, I fucking hate it. I hit Y, which is randomized. Why is that so easy to hit? I hate it so much. Now I gotta fucking do this. But this is what she looks like on a base level. Just too much colors.
Ordis did not think the operator could be more attractive. Wrong again, Ordis.
Thanks, Ordis. Ordis is too supportive, you know? I feel like he's trying to gain something and it's not happening, Ordis. Okay, so yeah, that's Octavia, but this is what makes Octavia really, really special. And this is it. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. I fucking hate it. Oh, I fucking hate it so much. Because I hit randomize, it randomized my whole fucking thing. I'm so mad. Sorry. I don't know how to download songs. This would have been a lot easier if I could fucking download some songs. Fucking fuck. Alright, sorry. I fixed it. Jesus. So this just sounds like utter trash. Yeah, okay. Doesn't sound great. Now that's one, because I don't know how to download shit. Like I hit load song. I guess I gotta do some weird shit in order to get that. I think I gotta go to like a login online, or you can like type in song. You can share your by trading with other players or using song in the chat. That? Is it because I don't have anything like technically logged in? Great. I don't know how you get the fucking songs. Regardless, we're just trying to showcase the character. So, and we're gonna go to a mission that I've already done before, but it's also the best mission. And also, Octavia's not quite leveled up yet, so I just want to grind her out to the final little peak. Now, we're basically just gonna showcase how nuts Octavia is. Now, typically when I do this one, people are here with me, because I think Octavia right now, the one thing I don't have is, it's like this thing on the side of your quick bar. Basically, it's a way to get power consistently, like really, really consistently. Also, they're already in this, so I can't actually do anything. It feels good. Yeah. There I am. Oh, wow. What is on your arm? Looks amazing. I think I only have my melee weapon here. Well, I can't show you guys the multi-shot. Well, we're going to be using this character quite a lot. But I'm debating whether I should drop money on her kit and all that, because, you know, I'm a cheap bastard and all that. By kit, I mean her cosmetics, to make her look pretty goddamn stylish rather than just looking like this weird unicorn awkwardness, you know? Also, we may just have people who are quite proactive, so, yep. Anyways, we're gonna do one of these. Put down her main base, except I cannot, yes I can. So now we're gonna go invisible by crouching to the beat. Boom, look at that, we're invisible. Invisible, love it. Now you guys can see that the radius, oh, I haven't put it down yet. I haven't put the thing down because I have no energy. But when I get some energy, yeah, I think I was playing a game where a person was supplying me with like quick regen of power. So yes, it'll be a little bit till I can do that. But if we jump at the right time, you guys can see it, like it almost pulsates with that white, which gives me more movement speed. All the buffs by my health up there. Which maybe yeah, we're in green screen land because I had to I had to, what do you call it, wash my sheets, so then you guys just see a mattress behind me. So I thought, why not have that happen at all? I was like, well, why not just put up the green screen for this, even though I hate the green screen, because it gets me real warm, and it's starting to get summer, and summer's just a nightmare, because it's so hot. There we go, see, now we're starting to get power, strength, or power, whatever. Anyways, this, and this, and that's typically what I use. So you guys see, so this thing is gonna basically pull an aggro and has a stupid high radius because we used up a lot of our abilities in tandem, which is so sick. Also, yeah, I really should have muted it because I don't think I turned off all the sounds, so we're just hearing. It's quite noisy, and I hope my teammates can't hear that. Because it is quite ridiculous. But see, I'll show you guys with this. So if we activate our 4, we basically have these little tiny probes. Now if we throw down this 1, it will make those way higher because that's a consistent sound. If we do this, then we make that even bigger. So we're making a lot of noise, giving our allies, I believe it's like 90 or 120 maybe, 120 extra damage, which is nuts. And that's not even saying, like, that's not us even firing or shooting. Like, if all of us shooting, that will make even more noise, and then that damage buff will go even higher, and it just gets nuts. And yes. Also, I'm invisible right now, so I'm utterly safe. I just keep T-bosing. The only thing I need is, I think it's called Prime Continuity, because continuity is basically a durability, so I'll be able to have my abilities up for longer, basically making me invincible and shit for way longer, which is what you want with this frame. But with that being said, this frame does not have damage output seemingly capabilities, besides her 1 that can reflect damage back at enemies, but I don't know how well that scales. I'm pretty sure it scales pretty damn well, but still. I think she usually needs like a good weapon or a melee weapon or something to kind of go with her, whereas Nidus, you can kind of just, as long as you get the ball rolling and start building up stacks, you don't need any weapon really. You can just deal a lot of damage. Well, you probably still need a weapon, but you get my point. You can deal fuck ton damage. But our girl doesn't need that. Yes, also we have 400 power strength, which is a bit nuts. Also, I'll throw our ball in a minute here. I'm trying to go invisible. There we go. We can throw our ball right here. Boom. It's a little ball, it pacifies enemies, it's kind of neat, yeah. Also, because we're invisible, we get critical chances because they don't know where we are and shiz. I will say, that's the one thing that goes away too fast, though, is our, like, kind of rhythmic thing. But with this character, I feel like I could solo this thing, except I don't know how to manage the power weirdness. Go invisible, goddammit. Yeah, if I only had a gun, like my Coma, I think would be really good with her. Oh, well, not really good, like not the best, but just what I have, and I think it'd be good because it makes a ton of sound. It's also like a chain gun and shotgun that's just like boom, 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 you know? Reapply my stealthiness. I don't know which bar is my stealth. I think it's that one, it's 16. Can I refresh it? Yeah, I refreshed it. Okay, so it's that one. It's the one that's the eye with the crossed out. Makes sense, honestly. Honestly, makes sense. Oh, also, this. I gotta keep that one up because it gives us a giant radius and it makes so I don't think they can actually shoot our point. Again, I'm not sure if it, like, if I'm not mistaken, that one ability is like they can't shoot you kind of thing. If that makes any sense. Like they will not shoot anything but this circle thing, this little pulsing thing here. So you're basically safe. So whenever we focus on that, and that lasts, was like a long ass time, like almost 15 seconds. And yeah, also we regenerate, I think one of her passives is that she regenerates mana basically, or power, which is amazing. But yeah, I feel like maybe it'd be better for me to do this by myself if I could, because that means all of the XP is going to me, and technically like they would never shoot the point, maybe? I don't know about that one, we'll see. Enemies starting to come in, let's do this. Let's throw this down, throw that down. Perfect, go invisible. Go invisible, damn it. I'm not sure if it's just that like you gotta hit it a bunch of times, or if I'm not timing it right and I'm just kind of like barely getting it, or what. I hate how your buffs are not like always in the same spot. Like they're kind of just whenever you get them. This, recast that, and this. Yeah, so that's all you need to do. You just need to keep reapplying your abilities. But I feel like someone has to be giving me power strength, or maybe it's like the more you move in tandem with your ability, your beat, you'll start gaining power energy or something. I feel like someone has to be giving me power stuff. But look how great that radius is. That little wiggle, that's the radius. Over there, that's the it's nuts. Fucking crazy. Why does no one play this character? She's so fucking sick. I really want to download certain songs because that, yeah, again, that's a big part of this character that I didn't have the time to really figure out yet, but I want to show you guys her because she's just nuts. I was playing with her, again, we're not even maxed out with her levels, but I was just playing her a little bit and I was just like, what? I'm like, when you finally understand her buffs and stuff and like, oh, I just got to do this every couple minutes and I'll become invisible and no one can shoot me, but also I could put this down this like little drone thing, this little beat drone that makes it so no enemies can basically get near us, is nuts. Throw that down, throw some extra sound, go back invisible so that we're just kind of always okay, and yeah, and fucking yes, dude, yeah. I do also, I do like the drums that are just kind of like, it's just nuts. And the power of being invisible, man, is pretty nuts.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose?
I will say, I really hope people can't hear my music though, because it is literally nonsense. Like, it's not music. It's just me like trying to make it so that I can get the beat, like the ability to go invisible super easy. Which eventually I do want to level up to like hearing a song that I do enjoy, and going about it like that, you know. See, now they're only shooting that, which is amazing. Is all my powers up? I think so. Yeah, see, and they shoot back at each other. So they try to shoot this, then they shoot this, and then it shoots and reflects back. So like, can I lone wolf this? I think I can like do this by myself, which is nuts. Then again, well, that's kind of rude for people who are like, you know, trying to get stuff as well. Also, if I can get a Necros in my team who has Desecrate on, that's a pretty good deal. Got them. All right, well. See, but when we do that, we buff its range, and we do this. We buff its range, I think, even more. Oh, no, it's just that. Okay, so my bad. It's just that one and that one in tandem that buffs the range. That's my mistake. So we do so much critical damage and, like, slash damage when we're invisible. It's nuts. Also, I like the ha every time you do anything. Okay, so no, they're shooting the thing, so maybe they don't fully aggro. I thought they fully aggroed on this thing. I mean, with that being said, though, I don't think they really, like, they got too ahead of anything. I still feel like I'd be capable to do this by myself. Maybe we need a certain amount of power strength, and that will keep them firing on your little point, maybe? Oh, you see, like, right there, I'm getting my melee buff somehow. See how it's doing, like, that massive wave thing? Yeah. Like there's the wave, and then there's like when you fill in the wave, and that's when you've completed like the special thing, whatever it is. Also, I have so many Oberyn weirdness things because I've just been grinding mastery on this, which I don't think is the perfect mastery point anymore. Like mastery grind location, I feel like there's better ones, especially with this character now. I think I can do them, yeah, because yeah, she just can survive forever, and she's kind of nuts in that sense. Yeah. This. Go invisible. Go invisible, damn it. Time it. There we go. I wonder if this is harder to look at because I'm invisible or what. This guy's just watching. It's just fucking. Well, then again, he has no health, so maybe he's also afraid he's gonna die. I've been there. I've sometimes went to this mastery like farm thing with like all my weapons being new, and I'm like, this was a mistake because I can't live. Unless you're playing Nidus, but then again, you want to be playing Necros. Necros doesn't have too many like I'm gonna kill you so abilities, you know. Just waiting for them to pile in. There we go. This. Boom! Take the damage. Take the damage buff. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah, she's also, again, I can't stress enough that, like, not only are we safe, like, that's a lot of her abilities just seem to be like, no, you're okay. As long as you have power, you're okay. But also it massively amplifies your allies' damage. Like, I think it's, as someone said, like, I think it's maybe 100 or like a 500% bonus damage on your shot if you have, like, max noise, which is pretty easy to attain. I think if I have all of my noise abilities up and shooting, then I think that's it. I think we've gotten it. Sure, we'll do one more round. Oh my god, it's been 30 minutes? Woo! I don't know it's been that long. Don't kill more, carry me. What? This. This. There we go. There we go. Trying to crouch and do my job. It's funny though, because you're like, come on, please. There it is. Finally. There's a lot I don't know about the character. I just got her. But you know, love her to pieces. Seems like a top person. Ah! Die! I don't even think I see enemies more for than 2 seconds. I mean, hey! Well, yeah, a lot of the people who are in this group are also just like, we got it! We got it! And not me. I don't think I'm really one of them. But yeah, a lot of people will just be killing things crazy fast. Then again, I think my abilities make them kill themselves, which is, it's a bad sentence. But you know. But I remember when I was struggling on this map. And then it all went better, I guess. Yeah, again, I'm not sure, again, I don't know how I'm gaining so much power. I thought I heard someone say that she has great power management, so as long as you have power efficiency, you can hold a lot of power. The odds of you, and you're just using your abilities when they end, you'll be gaining more power than you're losing, if that makes any sense. I think she regenerates power somehow. I'm not sure how it is, though. Oh no! This! That should help. Although I probably should put that little thing farther away, mayhaps. It's just like, ha! It's just my music is a nightmare. Go, there we go. Invisibility, God. See, now these little sides actually make sense with her, though. But yeah, I was playing this with Nidus, and I was like, this little tiny Reaper. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Nidus kind of looks like a vengeful spirit / Reaper kind of thing. Yeah, see, like with this, you can't fuck it up because it's just a bunch of beats all at once. So you just button mash, and you're like, good. Again, I don't want it to be that way. I want to have like a song that I just get good at timing the rhythm of it, you know. But we can't have nice things right now. Okay, I'm trying to progress. Also, don't know how to download a song. That's a big reason. I really want to get the Doom theme song actually. I think it'd just be sick. Throw this, do this. That should get everyone away. Also, that should give us good damage. Go invisible, go invisible. There we go. Jesus Christ. Look at that. Yeah, also because we were jumping, I think, on the right tune of the beat, we're getting buffs for movement speed. So now our movement speed should be pretty ridiculous. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Almost maxed out to rank 20, if not actually there. No! I don't know what's happening. It's a nightmare. Taxon died. Keep my abilities up. Stay invisible. Stay invisible. First priority, stay invisible, because if Taxon died, and that means that there'd be a lot of burst damage happening. I'm ready to leave. All right. Hey, yeah. See, that was like a breeze with her. Now, with that being said, though, was it because of the teammates that I had? Probably. Yeah. I could see that being the case. Man, but she is a ton of fun. But I will say that is something that I definitely feel. Also, we can do our mastery thing. I didn't mention that.
You have new quests.
Yes. Nice. Yeah, she seems nuts. But again, I feel like I gotta drop, like, what is it? It's like, I think it's like 150 platinum, which I'm almost there, so I wouldn't actually need that much more for her skin. Because yeah, this is unacceptable. Like, sorry, this one is unacceptable. This one I can get behind. Again, I like the general look of it. This one, I seem like the one that they like is special. It's like her Steam equivalent one. Yeah. No, she looks like some sort of weird alien, you know? Like, this is, to me, is not like a dancer's body, you know? I mean, maybe a ballet person, but what's with the huge noggin, you know? Also, there's no ass, whereas this one, there's a touch of ass, alright? Don't judge me. Get away from me. Anyways, regardless, ladies and gentlemen, yes, so she's been a blast. Again, she's so incredibly powerful. But one thing I didn't see, though, what is it, abilities? Yeah, what's her passive? Replenishes 30 energy over 30 seconds for Octavia and allies when abilities are active. Okay, so as long as we have one, like some ability active, we're regenerating power. Did that stack? I think that may stack, which is why we were like, we basically expend all of your power, but then you get it back immediately. So unless you like hit a gate that drains your power, you're gonna be fine. This takes 17 power, this takes 30, this and this. Okay, so what's this one again? Oh, just your generic sound one. So yeah, just throw that thing up there, that should start the chaos. So it should be this one, again, if that stacks, that's a bit fucking nuts. That stack, I mean, that makes sense. But also, not only that, but I'm giving you power, dude. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that, because I was like, it's like sometimes I notice I'm gaining a lot of energy when I'm in a party with somebody. Then maybe now it's me. Now that's me. Yeah. But what I was trying to say beforehand, I don't think maybe I didn't include it because I was just kind of fumbling all over the place. But I don't think I will ever be able to get Arcanas, because I think they require you to do the raids. But there's this one that like basically gives you the ability to regenerate power, which is the only thing I think I would ever want. But I don't think I'll be able to get it because it's just one of those things, you know. Also, if only I can get lenses. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a blast. Again, I cannot wait to make like version 2.0 when I finally do get like a song down pat and I'm not the worst at it. But yeah, now we actually have now we're cooking. Now we have a character, at least I think, that can manage a lot of the shit that all my other characters can't. I still want to get I don't mean to unlock, like, show you guys my weirdness, but I was watching a video explaining how goddamn amazing Swarm is, but also the Swarm is thick as fuck apparently. I don't know why, but support character is reigning king when it comes to that. Anyways, yeah, she's one that I really want to get. Although I did see some about, what was the other guy who I wanted to get? Where is he? He's the mummy dude. You know who I'm talking about. But yeah, him is the other one I want to get. He seems like a ton of fun as well, and he's also just a good tank character. So I got like a lot of solo frames, but not a lot of the ones that are like tank character, support character, spark character as well, but damage character. So yeah, I got a lot of like those characters, but I want to get more of like the solid tank, the solid support, the person that just allows you to farm better and stuff like that, which I believe is like your second round up through this game. But I don't think I'll show you guys the next mastery test I gotta do. I don't think it's gonna be too bad, hopefully. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for your time. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Subscribe button below, no, above me, and 2 videos to my right. Good old classic format. Thank you, and goodbye.